You guys know what time it is. Get strapped in and ready for some good times. This is the Blowed Out Podcast. What's up, everybody?
Hey.
Fatty with a natty, Matty without a natty.
Yeah.
No Miss Lady.
No Miss Lady today.
She's jet setting
Yeah.
in the Great White North.
Yeah, business tripping in the gay North Dakota.
Yeah. Yeah, she's having fun, eh?
Yeah. Got her toque.
Ooh.
She's got her toque.
If she meets Rick Moranis and gets to play hockey,
Right.
I'm not going to be... She's already punked me once with Prince.
Yeah. Yeah, you know. I gotta look that up. I haven't seen that in a long time.
It's 45 years old, bro.
Why is there a pube in my mic phone?
Well, I didn't have the heart to tell you this earlier.
What the hell are you doing with these things?
I busted my flashlight, so I had to use the microphone. I had to use the foam
cover on the microphone.
I was stirring some macaroni in that thing.
Gross.
It is gross. Hope everybody's had, or doing well, rather not had, but it's been a minute. We've slacked off a bit. Well, we all had to run through the sickness.
Yeah, we had to be on a hiatus for a minute.
Yeah, we all had the Goomba. However, in our absence, we did pick up a seventh country.
Yeah.
Germany.
Yeah.
Hello, Germany. I don't know what that would be. It's not
Glockenspiel. I don't know. I know.
Das Hello.
Das Boot.
Yeah. Welcome.
Yeah. Das Hello. Did you say Das Hello?
No, I said Das Hola.
Oh.
I think.
Okay. Aloha.
I'm not positive. But, in all fairness, this is what we do.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's technically early. It's not early, but it's not our normal starting time.
No, we're pretty close to there.
We're getting there.
It's midnight. It's 2 minutes after.
We're 58 minutes early.
I don't know about that.
It depends on the day.
Yeah.
But we're going to try and have fun. So,
yeah, we'll give you a little something.
Yeah. We could talk about all kinds of stuff. California fires.
Put a little something in your ear holes.
Ooh, DEI exclusions.
No.
Good
Screw
Lord.
that.
No, yeah.
That's too much.
We absolutely don't want to do it. California fires. That's one thing.
Yeah.
Politics. Everybody everybody's calm the hell down.
We don't want to do that because we like the other countries listening.
Well,
and
that's fair.
I can't blame them for having the feelings they do.
No, absolutely not.
So
also, the commander in chief or the administration doesn't necessarily speak for all of us.
not necessarily.
Yeah, depends on the topic, but
Yeah.
as you guys all know, we try and steer clear of that topic.
Yeah. His press secretary, though, she's an animal. Oh, man.
Bro, we have had this discussion on this podcast before. That last
I love the way that she,
I will refrain from using the R word. But the new one, man, she's a spitfire.
Oh, yeah.
I appreciate the fact that she's clear and concise, not just, well,
we'll circle back around.
Yeah. Peel back the layers of this onion.
Yeah.
Punch that poodle head dumbass.
Oh, yeah. Ramen head.
Ugh. Gross.
She irritated me. I hated listening to her.
Irritated
the new one,
everyone.
though. It's interesting to watch her.
I feel like, honestly, she could and possibly will also be annoying, but at least she's clear and concise. But she's got like a real Karen-esque
No, I don't think
air
I don't get
about
a
her.
Karen feel out of it. I get more of just high maintenance.
Oh,
bitchy.
yeah. Oh,
You know?
yeah.
And she may not be. I don't know.
Oh, she's going to punch you in the
but
face until you can't leave because she didn't come.
in that situation, I think I'm kind of glad she's the way she is.
Oh, I absolutely think it's warranted.
You know, that in the past, some of those reporters, they ran the place.
I love the dude with the fake looking hair.
Peter Dosey or something like that.
Yeah, he's all right
He's
in
a
my book.
knob.
I know, but I like him because he pokes the bear.
He does.
I'm a huge fan of poking the bear,
Right.
as evidenced by all my ex-wives.
Yeah. Yeah. Past, present, and future.
Right.
They're all that way.
Speaking of which, I am in the market, ladies.
For a new
Yeah.
ex-wife.
Yeah, for my next bad decision. Not really, I'm teasing. But
I gotta fix this. It's
Matt's a little saggy.
yeah.
It's the weather.
It's cold. I'm always cold.
Yeah, it's not where it's supposed to be.
No, it's not.
That's
They never
fair.
are. Shrinking
No.
up and I can't find it. Can't see it. Hurts
I've
to touch it.
I've been looking on Temu for some health aids so we can eliminate all these problems.
Vitamins from Temu.
I don't know about vitamins, but yeah, we just hit the local
Shark penis pills.
Oh yeah,
Not like
absolutely.
Not like penis pills.
No.
They're pills made from a shark's
Yeah.
penis.
Yeah, absolutely.
Highly potent.
Absolutely.
And-
rhinoceros horn.
I don't know why.
Dude, that's a thing.
I understand that, but
Oh yeah, I don't
it's
need
trash.
any help.
It's like Spanish fly.
It's just Asian fly.
Yeah.
Oh
No. Like rhinoceros testicle, maybe something that contains the testosterone for the
As long as it's
for the animal.
As long as it's barbecued,
Yeah,
I'll try it.
that's fair.
I don't need it in capsule form.
Powdered sea cucumber.
What's the urchin? Just stick your tongue on the sea urchin. It's very, very potent.
Yeah, you can stick your tongue on my sea urchin.
and make you viral.
Viral. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Fair enough.
You're right. We should go to Ocean Mart tomorrow. See what they got.
They got urchin over there.
Either that or oh shit, what's the one down there? I can't remember the name now. The quickie stop. And get some of those like Black Magnums or whatever the
Classy
pills.
Cat.
Yeah, Classy Cat, and get
Go
some of
down.
get some of the pills that are on the counter.
Black Panther Mambas.
Yeah.
They don't ever work, and I think I know why. Because they're actually suppositories. They're not just. They're not.
Some
meant
of them
to
are
be.
the size of suppositories.
Yeah, I don't. Those ones they creep me out.
I'm pretty sure-
I'm afraid my heart's going to explode if I take
It may. I'm pretty sure I know a guy who his member like exploded and they had to fillet it and drain it and all kinds of stuff. Now he has like a Reebok pump because it jacked him up.
I think the gash was lying to you.
No, I won't mention names. But I'm pretty sure. I've heard. I mean, I haven't seen it, but I'm pretty
Why?
sure they say
Why? I'd be like, I'm
I'm
secure enough to be like, hey,
Oh, yeah,
you're
yeah.
gonna have to prove that to me because
Yeah.
I ain't buying.
I'd be fine with that, but I haven't seen him in years. But word on the street is he had some sort of crazy stuff happen because he took some gas station pills and had to go to the
No, he was.
emergency room and have it drained and all kinds of other stuff. And now it won't work without the Reebok pump.
No,
Sorry.
but he was.
I know Reebok is trademarked, but
I bet he was tuned up on bath salts or zombie heroin and
Poppers,
yeah,
whatever the hell that is.
yeah. I don't know. Whatever.
I don't know. I did a fat line of azithromycin a couple weeks ago. Boy, I tell you.
Straight up the old nasal.
Yeah. Boof.
You boofed.
Yeah.
I boofed it so that it,
Yeah.
you know,
I boofed a Z-Pack.
all at once.
Yeah. Never felt better.
Okay.
Never.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Hashtag.
I did see it. I don't know if it was a reel or a TikTok or something, and it was a woman laying on her bathroom floor. It was a rather large bathroom. It was impressive sized bathroom.
That's not what I was. Not where I thought
No, she
you were
was
going.
She was laying on her back on the bathroom floor and said that's how she takes her coffee in the morning. And she just took the old IV enema tube and right up the old chute
Oh yeah.
and was like, "Yep, this is how I do it." And I'm like, "Yeah, but at some point it's got to come out."
Yeah.
And that's
Sadly, we're
that's
getting
not
old,
pleasant.
and I don't have a gallbladder, so I could do that without putting something up
Yeah.
there.
No, I'm sick.
Yeah, I don't
Looks
need
like coffee most of the time anyway.
Yeah, I don't need it to actually say Black Rifle.
Yeah, corn coffee. Yeah.
Corn coffee. Yeah, is that right?
How come regular corn does that, but like corn nuts don't do that? They're literally the same thing. Or like popcorn.
That's fair.
Is it like is
no,
it got
that's
like
fair.
a protective shell?
Protective dike.
Impermeable.
It's got a protective dike standing near
What
the
is it?
edge of the river.
Say, don't go near there.
But Betty.
Don't go near the river.
I know we can't say dike.
Can't even say lesbian. It's woman in comfortable shoes.
Yeah. Greatest thing ever.
One of the best movies.
I
Great
think
Robin
isn't-
Williams movie.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Also, aren't corn nuts technically hominy?
I have no idea.
I don't either.
Then why do they call them corn? Why are they corn nuts?
I believe
and not
that-
like hominuts.
Humming
Humming my nuts.
I don't know. I don't know. This is where we need an engineer to Google that.
No,
and
they're
put it up on the screen.
producers. We need a producer,
We need
That-
something.
not an executive producer,
No.
but we need a producer on the show that we can tell to get on that.
Yeah, to just pop some stuff up on the 75-inch screen.
You need to be able to type 57 words a minute
At least.
and
I can
service
do
two
that.
members at a time.
Yeah. Yeah. You need to be really good at cross-country skiing. I think corn nuts might be hominy. Not positive.
I have no
But
idea.
I agree. I have never
They look like
I have
normal
never
corn.
had a.
I've never seen hominy.
Ugh, it's gross. Well, at least what I recall from childhood.
I don't know.
I've also never passed a whole corn nut or a piece of
I
popcorn.
don't eat corn nuts, but
I don't know. It's definitely one of life's mysteries.
yeah, I think it's got an impermeable shell.
Absolutely.
It's clear. It must, because like when you pop regular popcorn, it has that little,
Yeah.
the one that always gets stuck in your teeth.
Husk.
No, that's
Yeah.
what's on the outside.
I know. I think it's still considered a husk.
I don't think it's a husk.
If anyone knows.
It must be like a seed shell.
I
Or
also feel like
or-
we're grabbing at straws
or a-
here.
kernel shell.
Colonel. I like that name. I
Kernel.
like that word. Yeah, sorry,
Colonel.
not name. But only in that context. K-E-R. Colonel.
Kernel.
Yeah. Not like Colonel so-and-so.
Colonel Jackman Nuts.
Not Colonel.
Mr. Powell.
Yeah. 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 That's a whole nother topic.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of the name of the other
Colin.
guy. Colin Powell.
Colin Powell.
Yeah, it's because He was up everybody's colon.
Well, I bet he had some corn issues also.
I bet he did.
Actually, I'm not entirely certain, but he may have died of like colon cancer.
Corn blockage in his colon.
Hominy.
Hominy blockage in his...
Hominy.
Hominy.
Yeah, this is...
I don't know how to hum, sweetheart. So, hominy.
Right. At least we're sticking to the theme of a shit show.
Clean up shit show.
Literally.
Did you see that new true crime podcast called I Really Don't Care? I watched it on the news.
No.
I heard they're going to put it on Lifetime and call it fucking dumb.
Sadly, it would probably get rave reviews. That's what I don't understand.
You know why? It's because people refuse to stay the hell out of other people's business.
Also,
why do you need to know? Why do you need to know?
Right. But
this is why people end up getting murked, or not even murked, but hunted down and murked, or, is because it's like, you know what, mind your own damn business. Why do you need to know?
I agree, absolutely. First of all. Second of all, because social media.
Oh, it's terrible. It's terrible.
So everybody goes, well, I saw this, and it said that, and...
Didn't you see my comment on the if you're from page the other day? Somebody got on there, and, the 15-year-old or 16-year-old or 18-year-old that just
burned a 5-story apartment.
No, he passed in a motorcycle accident or something.
Oh no, sorry, I thought you were talking about
No, it was a car accident or something, and and people just immediately hit that page and were like, it was so and so and this and this and this and blah blah blah. Well, this other person gets on there and says, I don't understand why you people feel the need to release the name of whoever this was, before the family knows, and yada, 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 and blah, blah, blah. How dare you? Why can't you just watch the news like everybody else? And, and it was like, now, wait a minute. If you're going to tell everybody that, mind their own damn business, which they should anyway.
Right.
Because what bearing does it have on your life unless you knew this person? But shouldn't you be saying the same thing to the news agencies? Because I can tell you from experience that they don't care.
No, absolutely.
And there's
not.
2 of them. And the one that irritates me the most is the one here in the state that is owned by the church felt the need, in my case, to go ahead and release that information before they were supposed to. And then they completely, it wasn't even close to what happened. They didn't know anything that what happened. They weren't even there. And it was some jackass listening on a scanner and making up stories.
Yeah, because that's the thing now, bro. Don't you know? Is you have to download the scanner app and just worry about what the hell's going on other than in your life.
Well, yeah, but that's the thing is but my issue with that is at no point did the news station
Cinco.
Cinco. I don't care. I'll say it. KSL.
Yeah.
KSL. You are owned by the church, by Bonneville Communications, that's owned by the church.
Yeah.
And
Fuck 'em.
You did me wrong because you released information that you shouldn't have released. Right?
Right.
And you released information that was not factual, that was completely untrue because you just made up a story because you thought that's what it was. And at no point did you come out with a retraction. Did you say, hey, we misspoke. We got it wrong. We did this. They just figure, screw you.
Yeah, no,
we don't even give a crap.
No,
and it was at that point where I said, you know what? I'm done with you guys.
Yeah, because they got their 12,000 clicks. They didn't give a shit.
No.
they didn't give a shit to begin with. But also, when they released said story, which I know exactly, and most of you can probably put the
Anybody
pieces
that
together.
knows, knows me, knows
the story that they released, said story. They got their goddamn clicks on Facebook and
yeah, I hate to say it, they're
and
just
Twitter
as much out
and-
for the dollar as anybody else.
Absolutely.
They give a damn about the truth.
Right. And they don't care. You can comment till you're blue in the face. Which
Oh, yeah, they just-
every swinging Karen does.
Yeah, they just go in and delete them.
Yeah.
You know?
Or they don't even read them. They don't give a shit.
No,
because
they could care less.
every click, all those, 12 or 20 or 50 million clicks, whatever you want to call it, whatever number it is, they're getting their nut
Yeah,
because people are clicking on it going,
Yeah.
oh my God, what?
yeah,
Whether it be factual or not.
yeah. No, they could care less. For an institution that says they care about people and they care about their members and everything else, well, you didn't give a damn about me.
Yeah. I give more of a damn about your member than they do.
Oh, I appreciate that.
Hey, it's a nice member.
Yes, it is. I've grown attached to it.
Yeah. Strangely. It took you 49 years,
Yeah,
but you are attached to it.
yeah. That's fair.
But that's what I mean is they don't give a shit, and people just suck. It's a fucking wormhole, and people just suck into it, and they just eat it up. It's just like the political bullshit. Everybody's just, oh my God, did you see? Well, yes, I saw, but that was on Facebook or Twitter or
it doesn't matter where it's
X or whatever the shit. Doesn't mean it's true.
Yeah, if you read a story on one of these social media sites, I don't even care what site it is.
No, any of
Truth
them.
Social. Guess what? Just as many trolling yahoos on Truth Social,
Absolutely,
and on Twitch and all these other ones.
Huffington Post,
Yeah.
any of them.
Well, yeah,
They're all horse shit.
you got to take it with a grain of salt, and if you really want to know, you need to dive into it and do your own research.
Right.
Try
Also-
and figure it out, and then form your opinion from that. Don't form your opinion from, some green-haired Fruit Loop that can't decide what's what, that just happens to say, the sky's not actually blue. It's red because the sun's red.
Yeah. And the Earth is flat.
And the earth is flat in the dark wilderness
Good
on longer,
Lord.
Hey, you know what? I'm not going to tell you that, you can't believe that. And that's fine. I will.
Yeah, turn it up.
I'll protect your freedom to think that way, feel that way, anything you want. But the minute I'm going to stop doing that for you is the minute you tell me I can't have my own opinion and my own thoughts
Right.
about it. When you tell me what I should be thinking is the minute I'm going to tell you to go to hell. Sorry.
Yeah.
True or not. True
Yeah.
or not. That's just it.
Well, it's all those people that stand there and argue with, say, like Charlie Kirk. Well, you're this and you're that and you're spewing this and you're spewing that. Okay, but you're also telling me that you expect me to believe what you believe.
Yeah. Yeah, that's that.
I don't, but apparently I'm wrong because I don't.
Yeah, well, I'm wrong because I won't agree with you.
Yeah.
Guess what? That is a complete and utter, wrong behavior and thought process to have. And that's part of why I like Charlie Kirk, is because he says no. When there's a breakdown in communication, that is when we lose. That is when things go away.
Yeah.
You want to have a productive society, you need to have open and concise and intelligent or even semi-intelligent conversations. And just because you're having a conversation doesn't mean that one or both of the parties got to get heated.
Right.
People got to understand you can have your own opinion, and that's just fine. That's okay.
Right, but now, unfortunately, we've talked about this before, is there aren't a lot of people, and this will probably bite me in the ass, but whatever. there aren't a lot of people generationally newer than us, which we're X, the greatest.
Oh,
But
by far,
yeah, hands down.
by farts.
Yeah, right. And my kids call me an old head. And
Yeah.
I punch them in the mouth when they call me a boomer, but
Right.
Yeah.
I have to. I educate my children that no, I am not a boomer.
no, I'm not even close.
If you think you're so smart,
Yeah.
figure it out.
Christ,
you want to
we're-
call me old? Fine, call me old.
Yeah,
I don't have a problem with that. Don't
we're-
call me a
we're
boomer.
damn near 10 years off of a boomer.
No, that's not how it works. That
No,
is
no.
not how it works.
Well,
a boomer is the generation before Generation X.
I know, but that's what I mean. Is it was like 68 or 69, I think.
Mm-mm. I don't know, but I mean,
I don't
not that it matters. But
I'm gonna-
we will never. You can't ever say we're 2 years or 4 years off of being a boomer because it's not on your age; it's the year you were born.
No, I know. That's what I mean. Is I'm going to play engineer real quick. Generations, but either way, anyone past Gen X, again the best, have been continuously, and again unpopular opinion, but continuously less and less cut from the same cloth, and just seemingly dumber and dumber. Maybe not even dumb.
I
It's
wouldn't
not
even
that you're
say.
dumb.
I wouldn't even say dumber. It's just. It's the fact that you were so. You're so pressed on wanting to be different that your logic is becoming flawed.
Right. But
You
that's
know?
what I mean.
Not saying you're wrong, and not necessarily saying being flawed is wrong, because everybody's flawed one way or the other. But you're taking things and changing their meanings, and you're changing definitions of things to mean something else, and then
Right.
expect everybody to adhere to that when that's not the case. And you have to understand that, and it's just like,
Right, but
Get
that's what I
over
mean. Is so dumb. You're right. Dumb was the wrong. No, I think dumb is the right word. I know a lot of millennials who are very smart, very intelligent, but they're dumb. They're not stupid. You know what I mean? So, like, the difference between, I don't know, clumsy and
they're intellectually educated, but they are very inept
yeah,
and very lacking in the common sense
right, and that
side
yeah,
of their thinking,
yeah, that was
where it's like everything has to be across the board, and this is just the way it is. And
Right.
in a lot of things, yes, it is. But I use the word nice a lot of times in a sarcastic manner, or in a I can't think of the word off the top of my head right now, but somebody's like, "Oh, dude, so
derogatory.
No, not derogatory. So and so just kicked over. Ooh, dang, nice. Or somebody just cut their hand off. Ooh, nice. But not mean. And most of them go, "No, that's not nice." Do you not know what sarcasm is? Do you not
Right.
know, any of these things? And there's an actual word for it that describes it, and it has left my brain.
That's fair.
But
you're right. A better analogy would be, they're very book smart, but absolutely zero common sense.
I think that's what I just said.
No, I know, but that
Like almost literally in those words.
it was close.
They're very intellectually smart, but lacking and inept in the common sense.
I like it the way I said it.
Okay.
Son of a bitch.
Okay, millennial.
Oh, fuck you. Speaking of which, just for the record, boomers are 46 to 64.
Yeah, which side are you on? Because I bet if you go to another one, it says different because it's got nothing to do with age. It's your generation.
No, I know.
That you were born.
No.
in.
1946
Okay.
to 1964.
You didn't say that. You said
sorry.
46 to 64.
Sorry. I assumed you knew what I was meaning, so I apologize. Yes, boomers are 1946 to 1964. The best generation, 65 to 1980.
Yeah.
Millennials, those folks, 1981 to 2000. Gen Z, 2001 to 2020.
Yeah, and then it's Gen Alpha.
Oh, good Lord. And we won't even talk about them. Although Z, I like how
those ones are only 4 years old at this point.
No, I know. That's what I mean, though, is everybody's like, no, bro, that's Gen Alpha. I'm like, well, they're 4 and they don't have a TikTok. So,
yeah,
it's
nor
Gen
can
Z,
most of them put together a coherent sentence
Yeah.
with any sort of
but the
intellectualism.
But the Gen Zs love to say it's Alpha. Giga Chad. That's a Z, not an Alpha.
Yeah.
Yeah, douche.
Yeah. Yeah.
Although
you know what a Gen Alpha is? You know what one of their statements is? I just pooped myself.
Yeah. Or can I please get on your boobie?
Yeah.
Because I'm thirsty.
That's a Gen X
Hungry.
thing too.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. You're like, oh, damn, girl.
I know Miss Lady's heard that a couple of times.
Yeah, damn, girl. You carrying some milk?
Right.
Shit. Let me go get my Captain Crunch out the car.
Right.
I want to mess up the roof of my mouth.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll bet that's jam. I'll bet that's jelly because jam don't shake like that. Everybody's like, what?
I know.
I like chunky peanut butter.
God, it's so superior.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it is not.
Yes, it is.
It's like a smooth poop with corn in it. Would you eat that? That's gross.
If it tastes like peanut butter.
I'll bet mine probably does.
Well, if Nutella would come with chunks of chocolate.
That's different. That's not peanuts. That's chunks of chocolate. That's like
if it came with chunks of peanut.
That's like having chocolate ice cream with chunks of chocolate in it.
Technically,
which is fantastic.
Technically, it's not chocolate, but
what?
Nutella.
I know it's hazelnut.
Yeah. But if I could get chunky Nutella, I'd eat the shit out of that.
Do you think?
Look at me, for fuck's sakes.
Oh, I just had a thought. And this is going to sound off, and it may sound slightly negative.
Like half of the other shit we say doesn't.
Yeah, but this is not This is not meant to sound derogatory to anyone.
All right.
This is just literally a thought popped into my head.
I'm mentally prepping.
Okay. So you have a man. Okay.
Okay.
This man has discovered, I guess, I don't know what the proper terminology is, but discovered that, or has finally just started to transition himself into a woman.
Oh, Lord.
And let's say this man's name is Harry.
Okay. Because he is.
Yeah.
All right.
It could be Harold. Doesn't matter.
Harry for short.
But he decides his new female name,
Henrietta.
No, Hazel.
Oh my God.
Are you picking up on it?
But at first,
so when he's going,
you know,
when he's with whomever, you want some of this hazelnut Nutella?
Mother of God, I couldn't figure out where you were going for a minute, and I'm staring at you.
It's just funny. These thoughts.
Hey,
it's those thoughts get
this
me.
This is why we drink.
Yeah,
we got to try and keep these demons at
bay. This is an outlet to get them out, so they no longer clog up our mind.
Sorry, new German folks.
Yeah, it's a yeah. Please stay with us because it's not all it's always a shit show. But
let's not argue with that.
Well, and here's the thing: you know what? You want to be any of whatever they are. I don't know. I lose track, and gay, bi, trans, pan, whatever.
Mission.
Here's the thing. If you're a person and you're a good person, I'm going to care about you.
Absolutely.
I'm going to care about your well-being. I may not agree with what you're doing, but it doesn't matter. You're
It's not
still
my place.
You're still a human being, and
My place is not to care
and
what
I
you
don't
identify
I don't
as.
yeah, I don't care what you identify as.
Also,
As long as you're not telling me
Right.
what I should be doing, I'm not going to tell you what you should be doing.
or as long
'Cause
as
I
you're
don't
not
care.
trying to shove it down my throat,
Yeah.
literally or figuratively.
Yeah.
Because literally,
My ex-girlfriend had a really weird fetish. She used to like to dress up as herself and then act like a fucking bitch all the time.
absolutely
That's-
hands down my favorite
That's won the
or
TikTok for the
meme
year.
of the week. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, just I don't give a shit. Other than, well, and we've talked about it before. Don't
We had a
the
We had a-
bullshit or
we had
any
a-
of that.
gay gentleman in here last night.
We're gonna save that for off air because I felt like I also picked up on that. No, I know there were some things said, but it wasn't, hey, I'm gay.
Well, no, because he's not. I wouldn't expect him to.
No.
I mean, and if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I apologize.
No, but
Pretty sure he's not. Doesn't listen, but
I also picked up on that and was like, what the? Oh, shit.
well, I'm sorry. But if somebody says they don't like boobs, you're gay. Sorry.
That's
No.
not the part that I picked up on.
That's the
but-
part I picked up on.
Oh, I picked up on the part where he said something about, something other than I don't like boobs. But
Yeah,
either
you
way,
were the
I don't
one
give a
where he
shit.
said, "I was living with this guy."
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was part of it.
yeah. And it sold it for me when he said, "No, I don't like those."
And I boofed my boyfriend, possibly
Because I don't honestly, I don't. If you, even if you're gay, even if you're two dudes
I
that are
don't give a
gay,
shit.
you can't tell me that at no point have you ever grabbed your partner's chest, his breasticles, his pectoral muscles, and been like, "Ooh, those are nice."
You think?
Well, yeah.
I don't know.
I'll call the neighbor over.
That's
I'll call the neighbor over.
We may have to. I'll set up another mic. But now I'm curious because if it was two dudes your size
Doesn't
with
matter.
no tits,
There's still nipples.
I didn't. You said pectorals, not nipples.
It doesn't matter. That's part of your pectoral.
No,
Pectoral
I'm
area.
talking about grabbing a fistful of tit. Sorry if this is
Gen
graphic
X used to do it all the time. We called them purple nurples or titty twisters.
Now that was nipple, not tit. Sorry, breast.
You're
I'm
you're,
just saying.
you're
no,
splitting hairs now.
I have moobs. So you could grab
Okay,
a
I didn't
fistful.
say moobs,
No, I know.
but
that's what I'm
even
saying.
just the same general areas that's on a woman, I would almost guarantee. If you're out there in listener land from whatever country, please settle this dispute for us.
Bro, we just picked up Germany. We could get some weird shit.
Great, I'm all for it.
Scheiße.
I'm gonna go roll me a discoteca.
That's,
I'm
pretty sure that's not Germany, but
they have nude beaches, they have crazy ass discos, or
Oh, I
bars,
know.
or I'm
right,
down. I'm
I-
down.
I
I
would
party
love
the
to go.
hell up over there.
if anyone in Germany wants to hang out
Yeah,
and buy
I'm
us
down.
a ticket,
but yeah,
no, but my point is I don't know that like skinny dudes.
you don't know because
You're right. I don't. That's why. But I assume that nobody's just grabbing a fistful of chest meat that isn't
why not?
memorial, like moob. Like for you,
Everybody has
like if I was just
memorial muscle, pectoral muscle, and nipples.
all right, let's just
They
say
all Okay, so
Let's-
you're a boob dude, but you're not a nipple dude. So please put
No.
that pasty
No,
on.
no.
No, I'm just saying.
Okay.
I'm just saying. This is where you're going with
No.
this. I like boobs, but I hate nipples.
No.
Or I like nipples, but I hate boobs.
Yes.
Why?
I didn't say I hate boobs. I hate when there's too much boob meat. But back to what I assume was the original thing. Let's say you and I were gay. Okay. And I had you right there on the futon. Missionary. And I had your legs up next to your head, full on paying the rent. At no point would I feel like compelled to just
That
reach
maybe-
down and grab a fistful of your chest skin, because that's all you have, and be like, yeah, you like that, don't you?
Maybe you.
I don't.
You,
That's what I mean.
but you also like A cups. Nothing bigger than a B cup for you. You are missing out on a whole new world.
Bro, you're 14 pounds from me getting bricked up. If you,
I know. That's the problem.
no,
That's the problem.
I like them all, big and small, but smaller than bigger. I don't like them when they're the size of Volkswagens. Sorry.
No, I'm not a huge fan. Can I appreciate that what they are? Absolutely.
Of course.
But
Of course. I think more than a mouthful is a waste.
no.
I don't.
You have never been graced with the pleasure to be beat amongst the head and neck.
Haven't I?
No.
What, based on my girlfriends? Well, once upon a time,
Yeah.
I might have been a bit of a player.
Come on.
So based on
track player.
hey, still a player.
Yeah.
I got
Yeah.
four,
One track at a time.
Yep. Hey, I'll push the button. Chunk. I don't care. I'm
Bit
just
of
saying that based on my
With yourself.
ex-wives, has nothing to do with the fact that I may or may not have had some bigger than I prefer in my life, or been smacked about the head and shoulders, or smothered out by some.
No, you have not. I can guarantee. In fact, I know almost without a shadow of a doubt, you've never had a double D or triple D beating you amongst the face.
I feel like you
had triple D's on your face, but they were all Diox on your face.
This is the strange part. The strange part is you know me better than this, and you already know. Let's just.
Oh, now, well, a minute.
Just-
Wait a
let's
minute.
just
Wait a
move
minute.
along.
You're right. I'll take that back. I know of one. I know of one. I think I know of one person that does have overly sized mammaries that may have done that.
Over what you think is big.
Yeah, but still fantastic.
Of course.
But that's not what I.
Oh, trust me. I've been smothered in some teat
Spot
meat.
sauce.
I've been smothered in teat meat. I just don't prefer it. If I'm going to choke out, I'd rather do it on the roast beef than the teat. Well, that went.
You're missing out. You don't even know what the good things are.
I
in life.
do. I have a CPAP.
All those ex-wives have ruined you. You're not even a
There's
man.
so
You're not even a
many.
man
There's
anymore.
so many.
You're not even a man. Don't even talk. I don't want to talk to you anymore. I don't even want to talk to you anymore.
There's so many.
You're
of
not
them.
even a man.
No. Probably at this point. No, you're probably right.
You're a eunuch.
Yeah. And
I don't even
possibly
know what that is.
borderline cuck in some circles.
I know because you're no. No, I'm not buying into that one.
Well, I will go so far as to say I am
Because none of them have ever let you watch.
None of them would ever get that far. I'd be in prison.
Are you in prison now? Have you been in prison to this point?
Because I didn't catch them. Yeah, I guess
It's
they- God
different.
damn
I mean,
it. You know what?
you're going to have to Wikipedia what a cuck is or something.
I know what a cuck is, but
That's a mutual thing where
yeah, well,
you're wanting
Yeah,
to
oh, I
watch
know.
and she's wanting you to watch.
Yeah,
and so
that's
you
what-
literally sit there and watch. What you've got
That's
is
why
something
I-
completely different.
that's why I say borderline. Because I just know, and I'm too big of a mentally broken bitch to just let it happen.
No, you're letting it happen.
No, I
you're just
know.
too much of a. You're just not doing anything about it.
Bitch.
So, but that's
Yeah.
okay. We've all been there.
Well, thank you to our welcome to our therapy session.
Brought to you by by Not So Blue Chews.
Yeah, yeah.
Gas station Blue Chew pills.
Gas station Blue Chews.
Yeah. Clydesdale Black Mamba Panther pill.
Yeah, just BLU, so we don't get defamation. Not that we're going to, but I've defamed myself enough. But yeah,
I think it was like the
brought to you.
J-U-E Chew.
Yeah, brought to you. Oh, we can't say that no more.
What?
We can't say that, but brought to you by a train car. You said J-U-E.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not the same as a.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It took me a minute.
Yeah, fair enough. Hopefully it takes everyone else a minute too. If at all.
Yeah. Sorry, Germany.
And Justin.
We're not. Yeah. We're not. We actually have a member of that Semitic. I've never understood that. Everybody talks about being anti-Semitic, right?
Mm-hmm.
Does that mean if you're not, you're actually Semitic?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Where's
Never
the-
looked into
Where's the
it.
producer? Google that shit. Semitic. I don't know. I technically don't know what Semitic means. I mean, I
Well,
know,
you
I
know what anti-Semitic
yeah, but
is,
that's
right?
what I mean.
So
Yeah,
if I'm anti-war, then somebody else would be pro-war, right?
right, I
So
get,
I'm
I get,
pro-Semitic.
I get
would just.
that.
Are
like-
you Semitic or pro-Semitic?
Right. Like I said, I get, I feel like I'm normally fairly quick on the stick, but the actual definition of Semitic, I don't technically know. I know what anti-Semitic means. Who are we calling? Are we calling somebody? What is that? Oh, you're not on speaker, yo. There you go.
They probably won't answer.
Oh. Oh, Christ, he ain't going to answer. Supercross. He's supercrossed himself.
Ah, what a
Yeah,
punk.
yeah. No.
What a punk.
Well, like I said, I just don't know the actual definition of Semitic.
I'm sure we could probably look it up, but I'm not going to.
That's what I mean.
I'm going to call it one of life's mysteries.
That's fair. That's what I said. We need a dude. Well, it doesn't have to be a dude. I prefer it to be a chick. but-
I'm Miss Lady. She's the one that's
She,
usually
yeah,
Googling
normally.
stuff.
She's going to listen to this and be like, these retards.
Yeah, probably.
They just sat here in their podcast pants staring at each other.
Right. Yeah.
Miss Lady, neither of us have on our podcast
No.
pants.
I am in my almost yogurt pants.
Yeah. Matt has, well, it's winter, so he's got on his thermals.
I got my thermals on. So they look like yogurt pants. And I could, like I told you earlier, I could understand why women like to wear yogurt pants.
Absolutely.
These are kind of nice.
I don't like the fact that they make your legs look skinnier than they actually are, but they're very slimming.
They are a little slimming.
Yeah. Which is what it is.
Yeah. That's great.
You know, the
I
bonus.
wish they'd stop being slimming when they got to about my mid-thigh.
Right. Yeah, they're slimming in the wrong spots.
Yeah, they slim in the wrong
Yeah.
area.
Well, it happens. Chrysler. Well,
Yeah.
that's what it is.
So I had a thought a couple weeks ago. We were going to try and throw down an episode, and then we didn't. And I saved my thought. And I should really save it for Miss Lady, but maybe we'll have to bring it up again.
Fair.
So
This might help us remember.
it may. She'll remember. Okay, so we got this whole thing about women's rights going on,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
You know, reproductive rights.
Yeah. My body, my choice.
Absolutely. And I will get behind that completely, especially if you got a nice ass. I will get behind it. But that's not the point.
Right.
So the discussion that is being had feverishly over and over is their reproductive rights and whether or not they will get birth control and how dare they try and take a birth control, which we all know isn't necessarily happening.
Right.
So I have a small argument with this.
Okay.
Okay. When you ask a woman, you know, we've seen the videos, you know, that talk about, well, yeah, you can go have an abortion, but if you decide to have the baby, the man is on the hook for the next 18 years.
Right.
Okay.
Traditionally.
Okay. So the question I pose is women, well, it's right now, it's not a question, but so women have myriads of ways that they can choose to keep themselves from having a baby, right?
Correct.
Multiple types of birth control.
Yes.
IUDs, IEDs. Sorry.
Son of a
But,
bitch. I
you know,
liked it. I
Birth
liked
control pills,
Yeah.
you know, all those things.
It. Right.
Men have condoms.
How
come? How come? Because I feel like that my reproductive rights as a man have been, I don't want, you know, not necessarily ignored, but kind of ignored and kind of shut down because we live in a day and age where you can get new kidneys, new lungs, new hearts. You know, they can regenerate bone. They can, you know,
Right.
they do the myriads of things that they have come through with technology,
Yeah.
right? And not one pill or one shot or one thing out there other than a vasectomy, a daily ingestible pill or a yearly implantable device
No.
that would keep a man from having
Pew pew.
having virile sperm.
But that's what I keep trying not to talk over you or cut you off. But there is allegedly or apparently not here. In Europe, apparently there is a pill.
I don't think there is.
I'm almost certain that I've had this conversation with Cthulhu.
But see, this is where when women want to say the men are controlling everything, the men are controlling it. And you're right, they are. And do I agree with it? Not necessarily.
Right.
Not necessarily. But part of that is, as women, you need to try and get more into Congress and everything else to help change those things.
That's fair.
But on the same token, I kind of feel like that it's women that have made it so that the men can't have their birth control pill that they can take every day because you want to just continue to, say it's all the man's fault.
Right.
You have a consensual relationship with somebody and you get pregnant. Well, that's the man's fault, not mine. Well, sweetheart, it takes two to tango. It's a 50-50 gig.
Oh, absolutely.
Not one of you, neither one of you can just spontaneously give birth or become pregnant.
All right.
Or you can't just sit there and look at the dude and be like, I'm pregnant now. Doesn't work that way.
Yeah, but I can look at women and just look at them and go, boom, you're pregnant.
Mm-hmm. That must be why. That must be why there's not one here at the moment.
A woman?
Yeah.
Oh, I think
to be here to support you. Or...
No, they didn't want to interrupt the podcast.
Oh, okay. Well, okay.
No, here it is.
I'll go with that.
Let's see.
Now I know there is a pill that will. There is a pill that is here in the States that kind of makes your sperm so lackadaisical that they do nothing.
Right.
It kind of shuts down the production of spermatozoa.
Right. Well, so this one, dimethendrolone undecanoate.
Well, that must be why it's not here. It doesn't have a catchy name.
No, this is
trimethazone
right,
or Victozera.
Ozempic.
Or,
No, this says
Mounjaro.
Apparently this one's new. It says it's a pill and it is effective at stopping sperm production. This one's fairly recent. However, here's another one that's 2 years old. That YCT529 is a hormone-free birth control for men.
Yeah, but nothing that you can get here.
Right.
So that's my argument.
I understand that, but
that's what it is. You know what? You want equal rights? Fine. I want them too.
Yeah.
In this situation, I want my pill that makes it so that, okay.
Oh, well, shit. According
because
to
it's
this
different
thing,
because so many people think that just because something comes out that it's all sperm, and that's not the case. You got to have the fluid that carries the spermatozoa.
Gismination.
Yeah. So I kind of feel like, in this respect, men are kind of getting jilted. And I think it's, in
a way.
Not in a way.
Well, depending on how and depending on the context, I guess, is what I was trying to drive at. But
what context? Okay. Put it to me in a different context.
Well, in all fairness, I was still looking at Google.
Wieners on Google.
I was on Google, not Grindr. Christ. No, but the one I was going to try and make a joke because the one said that, I don't know, one of them, UDMT 59 or I don't know, whatever, caused fatigue, something else, fatigue, and a couple other things. I was like, oh, well, shit, apparently I'm already on it.
Yeah.
Because it was tired and just a piece of shit. I was like, oh, yeah, well, I've been taking that for years, apparently.
Oh, that explains a lot. Not in your case, but I'll bet most birth control causes fatigue and lackadaisicalness. That explains a lot.
Well, in certain circumstances, yeah.
Holy crap.
Yeah. Just makes you a piece of shit.
Yeah, I know so many women. That must be on birth control.
Oh.
It was fighting words, son.
Yeah,
Miss Lady would whack me so hard.
Yeah, we've opened the door there, son.
Them is fighting words.
It's awesome. It's awesome.
I joke, I kid, and
of course, that's
else.
all we ever do.
But no, truly, I do. I mean, I know there is one pill that is on the market that does it, that causes one of the side effects of this drug. I'm not going to tell you what it is yet, but of this drug is the decrease in spermatozoa in men.
All right.
And for the most part, it does not cause fatigue or, bleeding from your peritoneum, infections in your peritoneum like most of them do.
Peritoneum boils.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah. It doesn't do that.
Right.
And because I've known a couple of people that have been on it for years, and that's yeah. But the problem is you look at it. Well, you look at it. You look at it now. Let's take the big one that's out there right now. You got Ozempic, all the trizepatide stuff.
Right.
All those things.
Well,
right.
Semaglutide, but yeah.
Well, yeah. They're both different.
GLP-1.
It doesn't matter. They're mixing both the triglyceride or the trizepatides and the other one together, and
GLP-1.
It doesn't. Yeah.
Whatever.
Anyway, this miracle weight loss drug, you're going to lose maybe 20 to 25 pounds.
Right.
So originally that was for diabetes.
Right.
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 So now you get people that have convinced the FDA and the doctors and everything else that, hey, this one side effect would be good for people, for everybody, for men, women, everything, whatever, whoever is taking it.
Right.
And now they just released, the FDA just released a thing that said the same thing. Ozempic now, they are finding can help stop kidney disease.
Okay.
Right. So I look at that and you go, okay, well, somebody decided to use it off label,
right.
and it does this, and there's no necessarily terrible side effects other than, infection in your peritoneum or whatever, you know? But yet this one in men, this is like this is the one side effect it has that affects all men, period.
Okay.
Across the board. I don't know about women because I don't know what it does to women, because women can take this one too.
Right.
But, and the actual purpose of the drug is a good thing. Like it's for the people that are taking it, it's important and it's crucial. But yet we can't get them to try and let everybody have this for the off-label use, even though the actual use would do a lot of men a lot of good.
Yeah.
It's Prozac. Prozac causes men to be sterile while they're taking Prozac.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it wouldn't surprise me at all.
Yeah. So how come? Why can't we?
You're right.
I mean, you can have a place like CERN that can find this, Higgs boson, butthole bleaching, whatever it is, the center of the universe and everything else, and you can start making up all these things, but not one scientist can go, hey, maybe we could break down the Prozac and find out what chemicals it is in the Prozac that is causing this to happen in men, and just market this.
And maybe make some of the major cities in this country have less
illegitimate children.
Yep.
Welfare recipients.
Yeah.
I bet there would be a whole lot less court battles over custody and child support and everything else. But they don't want to do it. They won't do it because then, what's going to happen? Well, what if my husband starts taking it and I don't want him to?
Right.
Well, we can't have that now, can we? Because you as the woman should get to decide how much you're going to bust your husband's balls. Not a pill.
Right. Well,
Sorry, I get a little
no, it's fine. I was going to say, or unfortunately, we laugh about it and everything else, and we joke about the illegitimate children and blah blah blah. But it's a real thing. Like, sadly,
It is. It's a harsh reality in the country. And,
and that's why it's easier to laugh, because if we don't laugh, we're gonna cry. So it's gross.
Yeah,
and but it's a thing.
Well, yeah. But I look at it and go, especially like now with this administration, and they want to cut back on all these things. You know what? This would help. You know what? And then now they've made it so that women can go get birth control over the counter.
Right.
I've seen it in Costco on the shelf. You pick it up and walk up and pay the $80.
I freebased
for 3 months.
Yeah, I freebased one at Walgreens the other day.
Yeah.
Because it was just there.
But yet, men, we can only get a condom. We can only get a condom. Well, here's the thing.
Right.
There are plenty of cases, and there are plenty of people that everybody knows that the man will go and, we learned that you don't throw your condom in the toilet and flush it, because the likelihood is there that it's going to clog up the toilet and clog up the sewer lines. It happens.
Yeah.
Right? So what do? You wrap it in some toilet paper and you throw it in the garbage.
Right.
Well, then you get the money-hungry broad that was just out looking for a good time figures out she's going broke and realizes that, Kenneth's DNA and his sperm is still in the garbage can in this. And so, it happens. Now all of a sudden this poor dude's on the hook for the next 18 years because he can't prove that he did it. Or, he can't prove that he didn't do it, but it's still his DNA.
That's right, but I'm curious, and it's funny to me because I have had this thought. Like, I have had that thought of, I'm gonna take it with me. To prevent said
scenario
of that. But what is the actual likelihood of that? I'm curious as to whether or not that's actually feasible after X amount of minutes.
Oh no, it can survive a little while.
Like 30. I know that
Okay, how many times you got up and bolted?
A lot.
Okay, then. Within less than 30 minutes?
If we're being honest, I have bolted with it still on.
Yeah, I know.
But I'm saying I'm curious. I'm curious as to whether or not that's actually a legitimate thing that's feasible. Say maybe within 5 minutes. Okay, but is it? Could you actually? But that's what I mean.
If it stays at all warm,
I don't know.
If it stays at all warm, yeah,
curious as shit. And I'm curious because I wondered of all these years.
I'm Googling it.
I don't use the damn thing anymore, but I'm curious, like.
Well, we know why.
All right. Well,
I gotta have reason or cause to use one.
It's fair. I also have to pee, so quick commercial break.
All right.
Oh, woo. All right. Sorry. We back.
Yep. That was quick commercial break.
Brought to you by
Corn
and corn.
Corn nuts.
Yeah.
Not
corn
necessarily
nuts.
corn nuts, hominy nuts.
Right. Hominy nuts.
Humming on these nuts.
I was going to go with that. All right. So what you were saying, before we went to the break, you had something you were going to drop.
How long is sperm viable
that's right.
outside of the body?
Right. Okay.
Okay. But we'll start with how long it's viable inside. Right? Okay. Here's how they put it. Let's see. Survive inside the female reproductive tract. Okay.
Okay.
It can survive inside of a female for around 5 days.
Jesus. Okay.
Okay. So now, if we scroll down, and I'm not going to go to the link because that just leads me down a rabbit hole.
Right.
Right. Okay. It does say, well, it says right here, how long sperm is viable outside of the body?
Okay.
On skin or other surfaces, it can live for 15 to 30 minutes.
Okay.
Bath water or hot tubs
Yep.
can survive for a few seconds or minutes.
Okay.
Room temperature.
Okay.
So let's call room temperature 72 degrees.
Right.
At room temperature, sperm can live for up to an hour.
But on what surface? Because
Inside of a condom. It doesn't say that. I mean, I could go to the link, but
right,
at
but
room
you know what I'm
temperature,
saying is because back in the day, I remember like very specifically, that it was like okay on a hard surface, a non-porous surface, for instance, it was like 30 minutes or blah, whatever it was. But so like a toilet seat,
okay,
because there have been claims made that.
And you're believing those.
No.
You're having a hard time believing the fact that there may, at some point, have been a woman.
No. I'm just saying that over our lifetime, I very specifically, again, recall women in the news or whatever claiming they got pregnant from a toilet seat.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So, porous or non-porous surface, right? Room temperature, blah. But again, and so that's why I'm curious. I'm not discounting one or the other. I'm just saying, okay, well, so as long as I hang out for 25 minutes before I bounce when that thing's in the trash.
No, because you're going to take it and usually roll it up, seal it up.
I know, but
according to that,
tie a knot.
if it is room temperature, up to an hour.
What does that mean? Like, I'd be curious to know if it would actually. I mean, all we have to go off of is Google, but I'm curious to know, like, if a chick could actually just roll in there, dig it out of the trash, cut the knot off, and go, and you know what I mean, like a fucking ketchup packet. I don't know. Also, at that point, if you just did it like a ketchup packet, I realize that's semi-gross and archaic, but would it even be able to swim that damn far? You know like what I mean? Like, I'd be curious to know how many women have gotten pregnant from, like, busting just on the outside.
It only takes one of the multiple millions.
Well, I get that, but if you just
it happens.
If you just busted on the rim,
yeah, it can happen.
Homeboy's got to swim 4 or 5 inches to even get to the important part, and then swim a few more. I mean, I don't know. This is why I'm celibate. It's not the only reason why. But all right, that's fair. That's not why I'm celibate, but has always terrified me.
Yeah.
I've managed to make it to almost 50. And at least to my knowledge, I have 0 of my own. I have 2 that I would absolutely kill and take a bullet for and are my whole world. But other than raising them for 15 years, they didn't come out of my beanbag. Like I said, to my knowledge, that's it. I guess I could be like someone else we know. And maintain that I'm sterile. However, also, that didn't work out so well. So, I don't think that I am. I'm pretty sure mine are just as lazy as the rest of me. And they're like, bro, yeah, we're alive, but damn, there's
Yeah.
stairs?
Yeah.
Like, bro, I'm out.
Yeah.
I'll just die here in the hallway because I ain't going up them stairs.
No.
Yeah, mine are just lazy. Which makes 1,000 or 1 million and one of us.
Yeah.
1 million of them and one of me, and we're all lazy. I don't care. I'm fine with it at this point. I'm old. I've done my time, bro.
Yeah.
I've earned my stripes.
Yeah. No,
I've earned the right to not be laborious.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay.
Sometimes we have a lot of inside jokes. I apologize. People are smart. Anyone that listens to this show is smart. They can figure it out.
Yeah.
They can laugh about it,
Yeah.
whether or not they know who's specifically we're talking about.
Figure it out.
Yeah, figured out. Speaking of poutine, it's about that time, eh?
Yeah.
It's fair. Been a long week.
It is.
Been a long month. Christ, what is it? January 74th,
I think
as
so.
Adam would say.
I think so.
It's brutal. However, it has rained all day, which is the first precipitation we've had since, October? We ain't had much of nothing.
Yeah, there hasn't been a lot.
El Nino. Not Nino. Nina. Apparently. So, but it still feels like it's never going to get over.
Yeah. No, it stopped out there now. I went outside.
Wild Bill said it's supposed to be damn near 60.
That would be okay.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
Also, it'll keep the snow off the hill because as another reminder, hill climbs X12, baby. May 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, Plymouth, Utah.
Yep.
Bring your ass on up. Ooh, and the new rule changes.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
Nitro and steels.
Yeah. Gonna be
Let's do this.
It's gonna be a good time.
I don't want to say the words because I hate that word or that phrase, but let's do this. Not let's. Let's do this. They all say it, and I hate it. But it's going to be a good time.
Yeah. Yeah. Find your way up there on those days.
Absolutely.
Yeah. It's a good time.
Hit us up if you have an excavator and you would like to sponsor some stuff. Hit us up.
Yeah. Yeah. We could use a little bit of help up there getting some infrastructure
Absolutely
done this year to improve all of the races. Or if you know somebody that would be interested in it, then drop us a line.
Absolutely.
Blowedoutpodcast@gmail.com.
Yep. Or just Blowed Out Podcast on all of the social medias. Christ, I think I made myself bleed. Sorry. But yeah, and if you would like to advertise on the show or sponsor the show, same thing, hit us up. If you want to ask a question or
Ask.
Yeah.
There's an S, no X.
I knew I had it wrong. Or if you just want to talk shit,
Yeah.
hit us up.
Yeah. You want to come hang out? We'll set up and let you go off on a rant.
Right? Yeah, we'll give you your own.
See if we can get canceled.
Yeah, your own microphone. Yeah, see if we can get deplatformed again.
Yeah. Why not?
Right? Again,
Yeah.
welcome.
We
to
will.
Germany.
We will for this. For me, diving into the male birth control thing.
You son of
There,
a bitch.
there will be some.
Hey,
There will be someone that will be like, "No, I'm sorry, but that's not your choice."
You bastard. It's not your penis, your
Yeah,
choice.
don't get me wrong. I'm not saying all women are that way. I'm saying I'm sure. I don't know any of them personally, but I'm I'm sure that there has been women out there that, that have probably done this.
Voted for Kamala.
Yeah.
Damn.
I had to drop that.
That's fair.
No, I'm down with it. I could care less.
I don't give a shit.
I
don't give a shit.
Yeah. Yeah. We went from one extreme to another.
Oh, yeah.
One president that was completely gone.
Yep.
And only said something when they pulled his strings and put a hot fire poker in his butthole. And then the other one that can't learn to shut his mouth once in a while. And
yeah, we went from lights on, nobody home to too many lights on, still nobody home. Yeah, somebody's home, but he's an obnoxious bastard.
Yeah.
It is what it is. We'll see where it goes. Nobody panic. Everybody calm down. Let the dust settle.
Yeah.
See what happens.
Everybody pulls a flex the minute they get into
absolutely. Remember that
get into some sort of position.
Cannot,
such as that.
Yeah. Everybody needs to remember that you cannot overturn the Constitution with an executive order.
Yeah.
So let the dust settle. See what happens.
Just you want to make a difference, call your congressmen and your senators and everything. Call them, write them emails, write them a letter.
Anything.
Those are the recourses you have. You get enough people that are calling them and everything. They don't have much choice than to listen and vote the way that their constituents have done it. And if you can prove that they did not vote the way that their constituents, voted, and told them to vote, and it's majority of the constituents, they have to. Otherwise, we can remove them from office. That's the way it works.
Yeah.
That's the beauty of the system.
Yeah. You could be Godfrey.
Use your voice, but you know what? Don't use your voice like a, annoying, just pile of trash. Figure it out. It's all written down. Everything you need to know and how to fight this is there. You don't need to go out and go, I'm going to buy some cute winter boots, blah, blah, blah. Well, guess what, people? The other side of the aisle, we have multiple pairs of cute winter boots. And we know how to use our cute winter boots. Most of them aren't cute winter boots. We have steel toe work boots because, most of us aren't crying about the fact that we had to actually work more than 22 hours a week.
From home.
Yeah, from home. And not saying everybody that's saying that's what they are, but
that's a whole
that is not just like they all condemned, the right side when they all kept saying, oh, there's going to be a revolution and blah, blah, blah. And they all said, oh, screw you, blah, blah, blah. Well, you know what? Somebody's turned the page and now you look at the last page and see what you guys said. Just like the right needs to go back and see what they said, the left needs to go back and see what they said. You know what? To make it a better place by not constantly fighting about it. No, you know what?
Just go down the center.
Yeah. Yeah. Just, do I think that the overturning of Roe versus Wade was a good idea? No, I don't. Do I think that women should definitely be in control of their reproductive systems? Absolutely. Yeah. Every person should be in control of their own bodies and be able to do whatever they want.
Lord knows I have.
And that's part of my point with the male birth control is, the majority of men out there would definitely be taking it, because there are men out there, the argument is, well, a vasectomy is, $1,000 or whatever, and they can do it in a day and the recovery time's only a couple of days. You're right. Absolutely. Abso-freaking-lutely. Whereas a hysterectomy is weeks and it's invasive. And yes, I understand that. I agree with that. And do I think the woman should have to do that just for birth control? No, certainly not. But she
No.
also has other options. There are many, many men, all across the world that don't necessarily have the availability of being able to get it done and taking 3 or 4 days off, because
Right.
you don't get vacation pay or sick pay or medical leave, and not only that, a lot of men are every penny they have is going to, trying to keep your family to survive or yourself to survive or, something such as that. So it's not, it's not necessarily, the greatest option
Right.
for it.
No,
So I would like to hear, women that are all on the, the equal rights and everything. Okay. But what I want to hear you guys stand up for is men's reproductive rights. Why can't we push the researchers, and the doctors and everything into helping to, more of that to come to fruition for the men,
Right.
So it's like being equal. That's the whole point of equal, is the same on both sides,
What?
So
Is that kind of nonsense?
yeah, maybe we should all start there. Maybe men should just be like, hey, you know what? Okay. You want to go have an abortion? Go have an abortion. But,
Yeah,
you also don't,
It's
you don't get to bitch about side effects, and you don't get to bitch about,
Yeah, but it's also
anything
not
that
birth
happens after
control.
that. No, it's not. But and that's my biggest argument about abortions is there are, and I have met numerous women that is their birth control. Because they can get the state to pay for it.
Right.
A man can't get the state to pay for his vasectomy
No.
unless he's been accused of some sort of sexual deviant crime. And even then, it's not even that.
Not
It's
a
called
vasectomy. That's
it's not a vasectomy.
chemical
It's castration.
Yeah.
So
I agree.
I just look at it and go, well, you know what? Part of this kind of, it kind of gets me a little bothered in some
Of course.
situations. So,
Well-
and it's like, and so men, I understand why there are so many men out there that have just said, no, I'm done. I'm not going to touch anybody with a 10-foot pole because the last 4 have done everything they can to hang me out to dry. So I don't want nothing to do with them.
Shy of the last 4, that's where I'm at.
So
Also, there's nothing to touch with a 10-foot pole. But no, I get what you're saying, because at no point could we call anybody and go, man, I accidentally got whoever pregnant. I need some sort of whoopsie.
yeah,
Because at that point, no,
yeah,
you just pew-pewed, and you have to rely or hope or
well, you got to hope that
whatever. The other person,
woman,
right.
when you tell her, is like, oh, okay, well, what are our options at this point? Because I don't want to be pregnant,
Right.
and the other one doesn't want to be pregnant,
Right.
So I just go,
But that's what I mean is we don't.
we have a plan B,
Right.
We have a plan A, and that's it.
Yeah, well,
and so I
unfortunately-
feel a little lopsided. in
Right.
You know?
I was saying, unfortunately, our plan B involves probably jail time and some other stuff because it involves stairs or things that aren't pleasant to
But-
joke about. but
No,
still
and
funny.
it's
Still
not right
funny, but
because
It's not right,
can't.
but
But
I know. I know,
it's,
but
it's all things.
but we don't get the option of
Yeah, 'cause
going to
when
Planned Parenthood and saying, "Hey, get this thing out of me."
Yeah, we
Because-
don't. Yeah, because that's why I say it. To me, it feels like that. And maybe it's because I just don't understand the physiology of what it would take to
Oh,
you
hell,
know, to temporarily and reversibly sterilize a man. I don't know that. I'm not a biologist. I'm not, I'm not a
No.
doctor. I don't know. But to me, it feels like that's one of the biggest lopsided things that men have is, we don't get that choice. We don't get the choice of an abortion.
Right.
We don't get the choice to just give it up. We don't get that. The only choice we have is wear a condom or don't have sex.
Right.
And,
No, I absolutely agree.
And really, women have the same options. That's where it's equal. You can either not have sex or you can take birth control.
Right.
And I get it. That's where physiology comes in is, we're not carrying the baby. I get that. I understand. But we should also have, as men, the opportunity to have, to be able to take a pill.
A man abortion.
Man abortion.
I like it.
And just be like, no, you know what? Yeah, I'll have sex with you. I'm on birth control. So guess what? Now, are there probably some bad things that can come with that? Possibly.
Right.
But here's the thing. I honestly don't think that if it were there, if that pill did exist,
Right.
and a woman said to a man, just like a man will ask a woman, well, you on birth control?
All right.
Oh,
Christ, of course. Of course
You
it's
know,
going to be the
woman can be like, you on birth control? Yeah. Yeah. And no man is going to lie about that. I'm sorry. No man is going to be like, yeah, because I want you to have a baby, bitch.
Yeah, but right. Yeah, because also for the same reason that hundreds of thousands, hundreds of millions of men have been told, once your pants are already down and there's no turning back because you're bricked and she's bricked.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I can tell you
I
that
don't care what
know-
you say, it's still going in, or you're still letting
Yeah.
it go in.
Yeah.
And you're going to say whatever the hell you want.
Yeah. Or she's going to wrap your legs around you right as you decide to do your thing, or
Every single way.
they're going to wrap your legs, her legs around you and keep you from pulling out because she knows that the minute you're there,
I do it to them.
it's yeah.
That's the only time I'm that flexible. I do it to them.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, you ain't pulling away.
So they don't run away.
Yeah. Don't you dare. You get your ass back here and huff that chloroform rag some more.
I didn't tell you could wake up.
Right. How dare you?
Oh yeah. Have you seen that most of the mechanics on TikTok are calling starter fluid Cosby juice?
Convenient that I just said pudding pop. Pudding pop. Hey. It's
Sorry, that's a
No,
little
no.
unrelated. I just
Hey,
find it
it's
kind of funny.
Yeah, it's still damn funny.
Yeah. Do I think what he did was good? No, it was wrong.
Of course not.
That's you don't do that to anybody.
But jokes is
But
jokes.
yeah, they were just making fun.
That's
Just
all we ever
make
do.
it laugh. You
That's
know
all we
what?
ever do. If you don't laugh, you cry.
Yeah, and
That's
there's enough of that going on.
Christ, that's the
Nobody
same reason
needs
we
any more of
fucking tease about, if I call Matt, I'm like, what are you doing? He's, just hoping this table saw will fire off a blade.
Right.
He calls me, what are you doing? Just sitting in the warehouse waiting for a roof beam to fall on me.
Yeah. Yeah.
As if we don't make jokes, we're just going to cry.
Yeah.
Life
And
is unfair and it's harsh and it's shite, but you gotta find something. You gotta find a silver lining in everything and every day, and you gotta find something to laugh about. And then hopefully this shit show of a podcast helps.
Yeah. Just brings a little levity to your evening or your day or while you're working or
I assume
whatever. Like I say, it's just we get down into the nitty gritty once in a while, but Every other time we are, a lot of the other time we are all over the planet on conversations. One thing leads to another, and we're talking, and it's just jokes.
We
We've
Uber dildos.
we've had the discussion.
DoorDash.
Yeah, we had the discussion. I can't remember if it was today or yesterday with the old Billster that, you know what? I don't care who you are. If you're a good person and you're nice to me, I'm going to be nice to you. I
Absolutely.
don't care how you live your life. I don't necessarily care what your past is,
Right.
with the exception of one or two, maybe a handful of things. But
Yeah, you cut me off. Even if I love you, you cut me off in traffic.
I'm letting you know.
Oh, yeah.
I'm letting you
still
know.
going to shoot
But
at
when
you.
I come up there and I call you some of those expletives that I do, if you get a nice rack, I'm also going to end that with show me your rack.
Also,
Or I'm going to start it with show me your rack, you freaking moron. Cut me off on the
Yeah.
freeway like a...
also why I couldn't have ever become a cop. They'd be like, you know how fast you were going? God, man. Never mind.
That's why your response to that question should always be, well, I kind of feel like one of us should know.
Oh, I was thinking my response to that would be, want to see my tits?
Right, mine would be. Mine would be. Are you kidding me?
If I had them? Well, if I had not man tits?
If you didn't have moves?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they were better than they are. I don't know.
Well, I would take advantage of it every day.
I know.
I would never pay for a meal
Gross.
again.
I would be on one of
Women,
them.
let me explain something to you. Okay?
I'd be on one of those
Do you want-
audit video TikToks.
Jeez.
I'd be on a TikTok
As
audit.
a cop, yeah, you would.
Oh, yeah.
You wouldn't be a cop for long.
No. I'd have already cycled through every municipality in
Yeah.
Weaver County.
Because there are too many women that don't realize that that is actually a compliment. Hey, let's see them things. Get them out.
Let's see them things. She's like, those things meaning my registration.
Yes, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
If you're not picking up what I'm putting down, then I know that's you're not the one. You're not the
Also-
one that's going to be,
Yeah.
picking up what I'm putting down.
I also feel like the chick in the Honda Odyssey minivan, which is also an inside funny, would say, "Sir, that's not a breathalyzer." I'd be like,
I'm not going there.
I'd be like,
don't-
I
no,
know.
that's a little too far.
Is it though?
It is. For me, that's a little too far.
Depends on
That's a little much.
depends on the Honda Odyssey.
Yeah. No, that's a little too far. Just not that I'm saying I wouldn't appreciate the gesture, but it would be a little too much more invasive because
Well, yeah.
if it's just get him out and let me take a peek,
I'm not gonna say
then it is what it is.
if I ask you if you have any weed in the car because I can clearly smell it. I'm not gonna look in your butthole for it.
No, but I can clearly see you have breasts in the car and I would like to see them.
God.
Big or small, I would appreciate seeing them all.
That's fair. However, I also understand that we are animals.
Everyone, men
Well, of
and women.
course. Of course. I wear a lot of gray sweatpants, sir, and I don't imprint possibly at all, but I still get meat gazed.
Okay. And I think I'm pretty safe at saying that you don't not like it.
No, of course. But I also tell him, sir, please, please stop meat gazing me. Sir, we are in the self-checkout at Walmart. Could you please stop meat gazing me?
There's your biggest problem is you're in Walmart.
Well,
This
Sorry.
world would be a much better place without Walmart. I'm sorry. That's my personal opinion.
that's fair.
And-
however, currently relevant, they might be the only bitches with eggs.
No, I was at Smith's the other day. They had eggs. They were $10.99 for 18.
Yeah, well.
But still, guess what? You're buying 18 eggs and it's under $1 each.
I prefer to get my eggs naturally right out of the crotch.
Yeah.
I know. Sorry.
Well, you got to figure. Guess what? Freedom seeds cost a whole lot more than eggs.
Yeah, well, when people stop worrying about avian flu.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you got to worry about it, but I think that in an age of technology that we're in, that we can figure out how to deal with it a little better than they used to in 1889.
The chick in Twin Falls, Idaho, at the
Is she a
Orange
Reiki?
Julius. No, at the Orange Julius in the mall in Twin Falls, Idaho, told me how to handle it.
Yeah.
God, almost 15 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Well, baby girl was like 18 months old. I said, I haven't had an Orange Julius in a hot minute. I said, you know what I wish we could still get was the egg in it.
Mm-hmm.
All the good generation remembers that.
Yeah.
And she said, I know, right? It's dumb. All you have to do is wash it.
At 18 months old.
No, the chicken Orange Julius.
You literally said the chicken Orange Julius was 18 months
No,
old.
baby girl. Sorry, my daughter,
Oh, okay.
which was the reason we were in Twin Falls. Sorry. Should have.
Okay.
I probably explained that poorly. I was in Twin Falls with my daughter, so she
Anyway,
could see her biological
carry
father.
on. Yeah. Yeah.
The
A lot of them
chicken-
still do. It's just powdered egg. You know that, right?
No, that chick, she was like, I know. She's like, all you got to do is wash them. I was like, yeah. If you just wash the outside, it totally gets rid of the
Yeah.
salmonella inside.
Yeah.
Apparently, there would be no avian flu if we just washed them.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Hence the reason why she was in Twin Falls or Idaho Falls or wherever.
She probably still works at
Yeah,
Orange
probably.
Julius,
Yeah, probably.
which is nothing derogatory-ish. Either way,
Yeah.
we went left field, but we have maintained our values at the Blowed Out podcast of being a shit show.
We've maintained a topic for more than about 15 seconds, too.
Yeah, that was weird.
I don't like it.
I know. That's why I think we got to shut it down.
Yeah,
I'm like, I don't
it's
know what's
probably
going
time.
on right now.
I think it's probably time
It's fair.
because I'm not.
brother.
I don't care for it.
Yeah, it's weird. Now we're not ADHDing everywhere. Again,
Yeah. Mine's not ADHDing. I mean, it is, but most of it is when Miss Lady's here, I lose my concentration all the time.
Go suck it up now. Also, don't give me that look.
I'm going to give you that look. I'm gonna give you that
I'm
look.
not discounting the fact that Miss Lady is a distraction.
Yeah. She's a pleasant distraction.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So for me, it's not always ADHD or even ADDs or anything like that. It's I look over and she's got nice chesticles.
Jesus.
And chesticles have a tendency
That's
of
fair.
distracting me, and I lose my train of thought.
That's fair. Well, at this point, Noelle is being Missed Lady.
Yeah, right. Miss Lady
Christ.
on a business trip.
I'll try and pacify
She
him.
got to do her thing.
I'll try and pacify him.
Right.
I don't know how. Well, I do have a pacifier, but...
Yeah, no, thanks.
Hi,
I'm all
kids.
right. I'm all right.
Well, hope you at least had some sort of fun.
Yeah. Gave you something to think about, maybe
Yeah.
giggle a little bit and everything else. But yeah, like I say, just remember, there's something you guys want to, something you'd like to get our input on,
Get off
or
your
our
chesticles.
opinion. Yeah, get your chesticles off.
Yeah.
Yeah. And, anyway,
All that.
and all that kind of thing.
Yep.
So,
All right, kids.
yeah, drop us a line, blowedoutpodcast at gmail.com and on
Absolutely.
all of the social medias.
On the face space.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't do X. There is one, but I never get on there, so
Yeah.
I even forget that there is one. So
It's my phone just came up and said, you literally haven't opened this up in like
I know.
a year.
I was like, "What the fuck is that icon?"
Maybe we ought to go ahead and delete
Yeah.
that.
It's in deep sleep or whatever
Yeah.
the hell it does.
Yeah.
Don't hit us on X. Hit us on everything else.
Yeah, Facebook, the
Right.
Gram,
Right.
all those ones. We're
Yep.
not on Twitch. We're not on Truth.
No. Stitch or
Yeah, we're not on any of
Grinder.
those.
I don't know any of that.
No, you're on Grinder, I think, still.
Well, then I'm going to go delete some apps.
Make some more room for all of it.
All right, kids. We'll
All
talk
right.
to you soon.
Y'all have a good one.
Love you.
Yep. See you.
Be good. Be good to one another. Love you guys. Peace.
See you.